So far, there is no signs of stopping this year's deadly flu season.
Every day, we're hearing more and more about people heading to the hospital, even seemingly healthy people dying from the flu. 8 News Now anchor Denise Valdez live in the newsroom with Dr. Neil Gokal, ready to take your questions. Denise.
That's right, Brian and Christiane. I want to tell you a little bit about these numbers released today from Clark County. They include data from 15 local hospitals, emergency rooms, and 65 different healthcare providers. And since last week, 2 more people have died from the flu, bringing now the total deaths to 18. To give you some perspective, last year only 6 people died from the flu. So let's bring in the doctor now. What is it about this flu strain? And we're not just in Nevada, but I mean all over the country. It's really nasty this year.
That's right, Denise. And these strains mutate every season, as we know. So when this flu vaccine is made, it's based on the 3 most common strains from the prior season. We know, and at this state pretty much expect, that it's not going to be 100%, but when it mutates, it does tend to affect a lot of people, and it can really cause some very harmful conditions, as we've seen, unfortunately, with these numbers.
And I know the CDC is still recommending people get the flu shot. I'd assume you'd agree with that as well, right?
Absolutely. Everybody 6 months of age and older are recommended to get the flu vaccine.
Have we hit our peak? I mean, you and I were talking about we've got this beautiful weather. We feel like winter's over, but flu season is far from done.
It really is. It can go throughout April as far as May as well. So while I hope, and we always hope to see those numbers start to decrease, they're only increasing at this stage. So we really are encouraging patients to remember to deal with hand hygiene, to remember to get those flu shots, because they are still somewhat effective, even more so than 0, and we really do push that.
Okay, a lot more discussion here on flu and some of the things that you can do to protect yourself. So we're going to be continuing the conversation this evening on Facebook Live. Immediately after we're done here in the newsroom, you can ask the doctor any kind of questions that you have. You can go to our 8 News Now Facebook page to join in. He'll answer any questions you have. By the way, we're also going to talk a little bit about what these red ribbons mean that some of us have on today as we launch into National Heart Health Month.
Yes.
Okay, that continue the conversation on Facebook. Right now, we'll send it back to the studio with Brian and Christiane.
We got him going.